Hello everybody, this is Delta, and we're back with G-senjou no maou. Yes. Yes. And back to reading, I guess. I left for school around noon.
Oi, Kyosuke.
Ichi found me in the hallway. Hey, did you like the food last night?
まずくはなかったかな。
You sound like a douchebag.
そんなことより、お前、椿に気があんのか？
You're annoying, you know that?
おい、俺はよ、お前のダチだけどよ、なんつうの？お前が俺を差し置いて女作ろうってのが許せない感も出していくわけだよ。
What's with you? Are you lonely or something? Come to think of it, Miss Noriko did just dump him.
つうか、例えば、俺がもし女だったら、お前どうするよ？
That's a profoundly disturbing, I can't even speak, no, hypothetical situation.
俺が女で、実はお前のことが好きとかいう展開があったら、お前どうよ？
Damn. Now that's what I call a bad ending. Let's stop talking about this. You're going to give me the creeps.
さすがに冗談だよ。しかし、椿を狙うとは、お目が高いね。
I haven't really started gunning for her yet, but yeah.
俺は役に立つぜ。
Is that so?
おうよ、こう見えても俺はみんな大好き栄一くんで通ってるからな。
I see. So the ladies will still trust you?
お前が泣いて頼めば、椿との仲を進展させてやらんでもない。
You really think you could arrange or something?
おうよ。とりあえず今日の放課後に、俺扮する暴漢が椿を襲う。そこに颯爽とお前が登場するわけだ。
I was an idiot for thinking that I could expect anything from you.
はぁ？
Where on earth can you find a girl who would fall head over heels in love for such a stupid trick?
いや、椿ならあり得るって。
Don't be ridiculous. Actually, I can't honestly deny it. For Tsubaki, it just might work.
何の相談すか？
Yuzami lazily made an appearance.
邪悪な気配を感じるんですが、邪悪な相談ですか？
An evil conversation.
いやね、京介くんがやっぱり椿ちゃんと仲良くなりたいみたいでさ。マジっすか？めっちゃ邪悪じゃないっすか。
It sounds evil to me.
それで協力してあげようって話してたの。
Oh god.
策を練ってたわけですね。邪悪な策を。何かいいアイディアないかな？とりあえず今日の放課後に絵手吉さん扮する暴漢が椿を襲う。そこに颯爽と浅井さんが登場すればどうでしょう？
Is that seriously what people come up with when you're trying to get someone with someone? You pretend you save someone from being assaulted or even bullied. That's exactly the same idea that Ichi had.
ほら、宇佐美さんもこう言ってるよ。
No freaking way, you guys are useless. At that moment, a teacher I recognized passed by.
宇佐美さんよね。
のりこ先生。
Uh-oh. As if purposely avoiding Ichi, Miss Noriko approached Yuzami.
あなたアルバイトしてるでしょ。
はあ。許可は取っていますが。
そんな話は聞いてないわ。
そんなバカな。担任の先生にちゃんとお願いしたはずですが。
とにかく放課後ちょっと職員室に来てもらいますからね。
はあ。
Miss Noriko left.
自分、居残り決定です。
What a disaster.
まあ何かの間違いだと思いますが、今日のバイトに入れなくなったらまずいです。
Do you need that money badly?
いえいえ、店長にまた迷惑をかけてしまうのがなんとも。
Whatever. It has nothing to do with me. Class time. Hey, Tsubaki. I immediately sought her out after class. How about we go out today?
今日も
Tsubaki's face seems somehow happy, and I'm sure it wasn't just my imagination.
ひろあきも一緒でいい
Hirokai, is he the kid we saw in, who saw us to the front door last night? Tsubaki nodded.
朝に遊んでってせがまれちゃったの。
That's awfully cute. She seemed to relax following that compliment.
今5歳なんだ。夜更かしばっかりして大変なの。
That's okay. Can I chat with your father for a bit tonight?
わかったよ。一緒に帰ろう。今日もまた浅井くんと一緒です。嬉しいな。楽しいな。
I'll certainly be busy.
おい、京介。今日は部活にしようぜ。
Oh god, the club. Jeez. Even I'm already sick of this crap.
冷てえ野郎だな。んだよ。そんなに椿と一緒にいたいか
Whatever. Shouldn't you be finding a new woman right now?
闇討ちしてやる。椿じゃなくてお前をボッコにしてやる。椿の前で大恥かかせてやる。
How you said that first word? Can I listen to that again, please?
闇討ちしてやる。椿。待って待って。そしたらそれをきっかけに椿との仲が進展したりして。ちくしょう。どっちに転んでも OK 牧場博多駅前してってやつじゃねえか。
I'm still laughing. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I found that so funny. I ignored Ichi and checked my cell phone instead. Kanon's not at school today. She's at his training. Things sure are quiet around here. Oh god. I rarely laugh at myself, or at games, or at people. Oh, it's refreshing. School ended. Tsubaki and I melted into the swarm of students leaving school.
今日は栄一くんとおはるちゃんは来ないんだよね。
Oro-chan? I'm curious about this new nickname.
さすがに勇者っていうのもどうかと思うし、かといっていつまでも宇佐美さんって呼ぶのも嫌だったの。
Even so, isn't Oharu-chan a bit weird?
そうかな。可愛くない？
It sounds like something from one of those chicken soup for the soul books.
私毎朝それ録画してるよ。
That explains it. I continue to engage in idle chit-chat of a schoolboy as we walked along. Oh, well, it works. It works. It works. I think Izami-san went to the faculty office.
職員室？
Tsubaki looked concerned. I think it has something to do about not having permission for her part-time
怒
job.
られてるのかな？
I'd imagine so. It's against the rules to work without the leave of school.
本当に許可もらってなかったのかな？
I wonder if my school had that at one point. Never heard of anything like that. But then I guess not many people in my school actually got jobs around their age. Or normal ages. Meh. I guess I can't say for sure, but that's what the teacher says. Tsubaki came to a sudden halt.
私ちょっと職員室行ってくる。
Huh? Why?
と誤解だと思うから。
What's she doing? Even so, what are you going to do about it?
私クラス委員だし、
So...
友達だし。
Yeah, so...
おはるちゃんって変わってるけど、きっと最低限の常識は持ち合わせているはずだよ。
I suppose that she's class representative. Her opinion probably weighs highly on certain matters. Like, she could easily just say, "Oh yeah, I saw Yuzami give the permission to the homeroom teacher before." That's all she has to say, and then basically it's probably done and dandy for there. I repeat, so what? She shrank back a bit.
何か力になれるかもしれない。
Well, wait a second. Tsubaki ran down the hall. Wait. I waited for about half an hour in front of the office. This isn't anything but a waste of time. Her friend, huh? What does Tsubaki even know about Yuzami? Probably not much.
いや、助かった。礼を言うぞ、椿。
It seemed that Yuzami had been released and harmed. How can you get that harmed? How can you get harmed by a teacher?
よかったね。誤解が解けて。椿のおかげだ。
What happened?
椿がいきなり説教食らってる私と先生の間に。
And then...
おはるちゃんは悪くないですって。
I bet that came as a shock.
いや、私も先生もいろいろ混乱しました。つうか、おはるちゃんってなんだ？あだ名だよ。かわいいでしょ？却下だ。もう日記に書いちゃったよ。とにかく混乱している私たちに追い打ちをかけるように椿はまくし立てました。ごめんね、私も慌ててたみたい。なんやかんやあって結局アルバイト許可証が見つかって誤解が解けたんすよね。
Wow, nice work, Tsubaki. Yet Tsubaki just smiled as if she hadn't done anything.
私も勇者様のお役に立てて嬉しいよ。
I just did what anyone else would have done, was written on her face. She looked neither proud nor displeased.
私はすごい嬉しい。私が男だったらお前を監禁して毎晩めでてやるところだ。
Oh god! Is that how you show your gratitude?
いずれ借りは返す。というわけで、バイトあるんで帰ります。
Thank you for the tip. I'll know next time to do that to a girl.
じゃあね。
Oh god. Izami quickly disappeared.
じゃあ、私たちも行こっか。
Yeah. These things happen, I guess. Tsubaki's frantic actions actually helped Yuzami. There was no calculation or self-interest involved. Yes, these things happen, and it is very disconcerting. I think that's what it said. I'm just kind of saying what I think it said. Hehe. I was immediately surrounded by the family upon entering Tsubaki's house. Thank you for having me over yet again.
いやいや、構わんよ。毎日来なさい。うちが賑やかになっていい。
Isn't it already more lively enough? The kids are all very open.
お兄ちゃん遊んで。私が遊んでもないの。
Oh god, squeak! They begged for my attention as they wrapped themselves around my
い
leg.
や、浅井くんのことはね、椿から聞いているんだよ。
お父さん。
椿ももう年頃なのに、彼氏の一つや二つもできんもんかと心配していたんだ。
Or two.
だから彼氏じゃないってば。
親バカじゃないが、椿はしっかり者でね。弟たちの面倒ばかり見てて、自分のことはいつも二の次なんだ。
Yeah, I've noticed.
どうか娘をよくしてやってください。
He bowed slightly, empathizing his trust with a kind smile. What kind of environment can produce such a kind-hearted girl as Tsubaki? I'd often pondered this question, but I felt I'd gotten a glimpse of the answer. By the way, sir, I have no time to dilly-dally. I'll cut straight to the matter at hand. Out loud. Meh. I heard something about a dispute regarding your property. Tsubaki's father looked surprised.
お父さん、浅井くんはね、そういうの詳しいんだって。なんでも、浅井くんのお父さんが偉い社長さんらしくて。
お父さんは何の会社を？
He dabbles in both finance and real estate.
立派な方だね。
No. The opposite. I was thinking that maybe I could be of some help.
君は？
Yes, I'm not officially an employee, but I help with Dad's work a lot. A deep smile appeared on Tsubaki's face. He seemed to be a little dubious.
気持ちは嬉しいけど、うちの問題はうちで考えるよ。
Sano Corporation is backing this development. He raised his eyebrows a little bit upon hearing these words. I asked a broker family familiar with the real estate around here, and it looks like the land in Eastern District is being eaten up at high prices. The house and land alone would fetch a considerable sum, I'd imagine. That is, if you're willing to sell, of course. Talking about the apple orchard into consideration, the price would likely skyrocket. I wouldn't expect the deal to be so difficult to stomach. Tsubaki's father was flushed with a grave expression.
いや、すまない。椿と同じ年頃の子だと思って、浅井君を侮っていたようだ。
So the reason you won't sell the land is because of personal attachment,
君
correct?
の言う通りだよ。祖父の代から続いている土地でね。いくらお金を積まれたって出ていくわけにはいかないんだ。
Won't that be difficult? Huge companies like the Sano are promoting the development tourism industry.
地上げ屋というのは面倒なもんだね。
Calling them land sharks makes it sound just terrible. Technically, they're city development professionals. Nevertheless, because of the harassment and violence they took to the place, the bubble period, land sharks become the popular term for people whose jobs consist of driving others away from their land.
昨日はまるでヤクザみたいなのが来たんだ。
To be honest, sir, I don't think they'll stop coming until you break.
そういうものなのかな。
Their tactically is something not of this world.
何にせよ、うちを出ていくつもりはないよ。子供たちもいることだしね。
なに、お父さん。帰ったの？
みんな、この家が好きだろう？
He practically jumped in the air as he nodded.
悪い人、僕がやっつけるよ。
I should leave this matter for another time. I can convince him slowly.
さあさあ、そろそろご飯ですよ。
Tsubaki's mother brought food to the table.
ご飯
Okay. All 7 members of the family quickly got excited. Even Tsubaki joined their noise making. Just promise me that you'll let me help for Tsubaki's sake. Her father nodded in satisfaction. God, it's hard to tell if a guy is like the person where you're like controlling or basically seeing through his eyes. Oh my god, it's like I have a hard feeling. It's like I don't like him, but I don't hate him because he's not technically. Our character isn't evil, but he's not good either. He's like I guess he's like slightly towards the bad side, but he will do good things. That makes sense if given the opportunity. Thank you for the dinner.
お粗末様でした。美味しかった？
Although her mum did most of the cooking, Tsubaki made one dish. Yeah, the miso soup was excellent. I rarely get to eat like this.
浅井くんリッチだもんね。いつも高そうなものを食べてるのかな？
That's not true. I don't spend a lot on food, but I often eat out for business reasons.
ひろあきは？
One of Tsubaki's sisters suddenly latched onto her hand.
あれ
I glanced around, but Hirioki was nowhere to be found.
トイレかな
Should I go look?
ひろあき
She yelled. No response.
まさか、またか。
Again? Tsubaki followed her father's example and murmured something similar.
外かな見てくる
This is certainly a tense situation. What's going on? I followed her outside. The cold night air brushed against my skin. Tsubaki, what's this all about? Tsubaki had a overcoat on, and her breath missed into the air.
ひろあきねいたずらっ子なの
Okay. Pranks?
突然いなくなったりして私たちを驚かそうとするの
You mean he's done this before?
前もね夜中にいきなり家を飛び出して大騒ぎになったことあるの
What an energetic kid. He's such an overt troublemaker that I'd say he's downright brave.
怖いもの知らずな性格ではあるんだけどね
He'll grow up to be a great man. I suppose I spoke in a joking manner.
とにかく探さなきゃ
Where?
えっと
She couldn't even begin to guess. I should help her out. Only for the sake of gaining her trust, of course. You said he's done this before, right?
うん
Your brother, Hirioki-kun, right? Where did you find him before?
近くの公園だけど
Then let's try searching there first. Obviously, it's unnerving to have a 5-year-old brother walking around outside at this time of night. Nighttime in the Eastern District was so quiet that it was creepy.
ひろあき
What type of animals do they actually have in that country? In Japan? I don't know. She yelled at the top of her lungs into the cold night sky.
隠れてないで出てきてよ
You're probably disturbing the neighborhood. Oh, did it say we or she was? I don't know. Thankfully, the residents the residents around here aren't crowded together. I also yelled, "Hey, your big sister Tsubaki is looking for you!" Of course, if his goal is to scare us, he probably is hiding. I doubt he'll come out no matter how much we shout. Frightening his family and wanting them to care about him are two sides of the same coin.
どうしようどこ行っちゃったんだろう
Maybe we should call Ichi.
栄一くん
Yeah, I took out my cell phone.
いいよ浅井くんだけでも迷惑なのに
Don't worry about it. I called him. He didn't pick up right away.
なんだよ、椿に振られたか
He seemed somewhat juvenile.
い
Huh?
や、慰めてほしいわけだろこんな時間に電話してくるってことはよったく、京介ちゃんはマジ俺がいないと何にもできねえな
He obviously talks a lot, doesn't he? It would be a pain to explain everything. Anyway, can you come over here?
だったよ、じっくりと慰めてやろうじゃねえか
I'm still at the Eastern District park.
公園って駅降りたところの
Yeah, that one.
感傷に浸ってるわけねオッケー、一緒にブランコでも乗ろうぜ
Let's ride the swings together. Thanks, man. I hung up the phone. To the end, Ichi couldn't hold back his sinister laugh. He said he'll be here momentarily.
本当悪いな栄一くんも優しいな
You're really worried about your brother, aren't you? I could just tell by looking at her. The night turned colder.
ひろあきと今日遊ぼうって約束してたの
I see. He thought he could get to play with his sister, so that when I came home with you, he started sulking.
浅井くんは悪くないよごめんね気を使ってもらって
Tsubaki bothered to thank me for my thoughts. Well, we know the kind of places kids can hide. Let's keep looking. We split up and searched the area. It depends if the kid can climb trees or not. It's been half an hour since we left the house. We haven't found anything after searching for the entire park. Let's go back. I suggested this and gauged Tsubaki's reaction. Maybe Hiroki already went home. In fact, if we just waited, don't you think he'd come back for sure?
必ず
Well, a 5-year-old kid isn't going to stay out all night.
でも、危ない目に遭ってるかも。
Dangerous situation? Surely not. You mean like getting I didn't finish saying the word kidnapped. It would be inappropriate, even as a joke. It is still nighttime. He might catch a cold.
もう、ヒロアキったら。
Because it's so dark, I can't even see clearly, but I can tell that Tsubaki's coat is smeared in dirt from the park. By the lake, the sandlot, the plants, she looked everywhere, oh god, desperately, oh come on, I hate this stuff. Meticulously. I don't know. Let's go back. I feel I'm forgetting something.
栄一くんはうちに来てくれるの？
Oh yeah, that's it. I mean, Ichi, yeah, I guess he would have been here any minute now. At that moment, a person appeared from the park entrance. Even though he's pretty short, he's still way too tall to be Hiroki.
やや、どうしたの二人で。
He's wearing pink? Well, he is a bit flamboyant, isn't he? Oh, you're finally here.
ごめんね、寒いのに。
Ichi glanced at me.
どうしたのかな？二人、仲良さそうじゃない。おいおい、なんだよこれ。どうなっちゃってんの、京介ちゃんよ。お前が振られたっていう展開じゃねえの？
Tsubaki's younger brother has gone missing.
そうな。ありがとう、栄一くん。わざわざ来てもらっちゃって。
ああ、ざけんなよ。んな話聞いてねえっつうの。
Sorry, I told you. I told her you'd help us look for him.
僕、ありがとう。当然だよね。お友達なんだし。
ちきしょう、気をつけてめえ。話がちげえじゃねえか。
Hey, it's your fault for misunderstanding. You jumped the gun. The three of us headed back towards the house. On the way back, we looked through the fields by the roadside and behind the telephone poles. Still, we never found Hiroki. This isn't good.
あーうぜマジうぜ。なんで俺ちゃんがガキなんか探さなきゃなんねえんだよ。
For some reasons, I don't understand. Only I can hear the voice of Ichi's heart.
かさみマジ寒い。冬ムカつくマジ殺す。冬殺す。寒いあー。
Oh God! What was that? You okay,
い
Ichi?
やいや、これやべえよ、マジやべえよ。俺ちゃんがこんな苦労を味わわされるなんてよ。
Huh? Didn't you just show up? Tsubaki and I have been here for a while
あ
now.
れよ、そんなヒロアキってガキンチョを見つけ出したら、俺マジやべえよ。マジ大人をからかった罪っつうの。人生の厳しさを教えちゃうよ。
Even though I never asked for him to do much, Ichi is getting pretty angry. At that moment, Tsubaki let out a small yell.
ヒロアキ？
なに？
He suddenly appeared from behind the fence.
びっくりした？
That is the smile of a prankster.
ヒロアキ。
The tension visibly erased off Tsubaki's face.
ずっとここに隠れてたんだよ。もう。姉ちゃんたちが家を出てくのも見えたんだけど、隠れてたの。
He showed no sign of thinking what he did wrong.
どう？わかんなかったでしょ？
Even for a child, that was a bit too much. Forget about me for a moment. Tsubaki was seriously worried about the whole time.
楽しかった。
Tsubaki fell to her knees in front of her brother as he stretched. They looked at each other.
ひろあき、どうしたのお姉ちゃん。
I thought that she was going to scold him. No, I anticipated this. To personally witness a different side of the ever-smiling Tsubaki.
よかったよ。
With just those words, she wrapped her brother in her arms. She wrapped her arms around her brother. I peeked at the side of Tsubaki's face. There was nothing but the expression of a sister happy to see her brother safe and sound.
本当によかったよ。
She smiled happily again, as if to reassure her brother.
姉ちゃん、僕をたくさん探した？うん。寒かった？平気だったよ。僕は寒くなかった。もう眠いよ。そっか。じゃあ、一緒に寝ようか。うん、やったー！
Tsubaki stood up and pulled her brother's hand. Hey, Tsubaki. I can't condone this. This will just make Haruki do it again. Just as I was about to say this, Haruki spoke.
ごめんね、お姉ちゃん。もうしないよ。そう？うん、しない。絶対しない。
What exactly brought this on?
だってお姉ちゃん優しいんだもん。
It looked as if there was an aura of strength emanating from the siblings joining palms.
二人とも、ごめんね。ありがとう。
No problem. I was uncomfortable. I just stood in the doorway like an idiot. After being shown the family harmony, I could only stand there, purposeless.
ちょっと
Ichi was was the one who broke the silence.
嘘俺な。
Looks like he finally took off the good little boy mask he wears at school.
ごめんね。H 君、ご飯でも食べていく？ご飯？うん、肉じゃがだけど。え、マジ肉じゃが？嘘。いいじゃん。僕肉じゃが大好き。甘いもんの次に大好き。
I don't know what to think of Ichi. Oh my god. Oh god.
じゃあ入って。
I'll be going home. I turned around.
お茶でも飲んでいかない？
No, I have errands I still need to
お
run.
風呂入っていかない？
No, I mean it. I'm alright.
ごめんね。きっちりとお礼したくて。
It's nothing. See you tomorrow. I started walking away.
じゃあな。
I didn't feel like the cold. I didn't feel the cold winter wind. This must be what they call an overheated mind. I started thinking seriously about how to push this family into selling. Oh god. I think that's a good place to leave it, because it feels like there's going to be another big giant wall of text. I hate those things. You should have seen some of the Amnesia things where they had the walls of text and the pieces of paper. Good. And with that, it was kind of annoying. Anyway, thank you for watching. Expect to see more videos for tomorrow and for the rest of the week. I also have a little plan to do for weekends from now on. And stuff like that. Well, probably Sundays and Saturdays. Well, I won't tell you, you'll see. And I'll probably tell you on the day, if I remember. I hopefully will remember. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all the above. Ask, just basically, if you want, mention a few games you want me to play. Anything. I guess. As long as it's fun. And I'll enjoy it. Yes. Thank you guys. Goodbye.